Senator Panfilo Lacson says the Public Works Department or DPWH received 9 billion pesos in the 2017 national budget for lawmakers' pork barrel at the expense of the National Calamity Fund. Lacson says the Calamity Fund was reduced from a proposed budget of 37.25 billion pesos to a mere 15.75 billion pesos in the 2017 budget, a cut of 21.5 billion pesos. He also claims realignments were done to accommodate the pork barrel of lawmakers. At the bicameral conference, Lacson proposed the removal of the 8 billion peso funds for the autonomous region in Muslim Mindanao from the DPWH budget. The amount was then transferred to the Commission on Higher Education. In 2013, the Supreme Court declared the Priority Development Assistance Fund or pork barrel unconstitutional. At least one jail officer is killed Wednesday after more than 100 unidentified armed men attacked the North Cotabato District Jail in Kidapawan City. A total of 158 detainees fled the jail as a result of the attack that happened at around 1:15 a.m. The firefight lasted 2 hours. The Jail Management Bureau says the detainees escaped while jail personnel were in a firefight with the attackers. Authorities have been able to recapture 14 escaped detainees. Of the 14, 2 surrendered to the city mayor while 6 are killed. The accounting of detainees is ongoing. One of the escaped convicts who was recaptured claims the padlock of their cell wasn't locked when he went to sleep Tuesday night. He also claims he was awoken by gunfire and heard some inmates shouting they should go out from jail because the attackers will burn it. Follow Rappler.com for continuing updates. Former Drug Enforcement Agent Ferdinand Marcelino and his Chinese co-accused in a 380 million peso drug case, Yan Yishu, asks a Manila Regional Trial Court to reverse its resolution denying the dismissal of charges against them. Marcelino and Yan also asked the court to lift the arrest warrants against them Wednesday. Marcelino and Yan insist the illegal possession of dangerous drugs case filed by the Justice Department against them has no basis. The two were arrested last year in an apartment in Manila where 380 million pesos worth of methamphetamine or shabu was recovered in a drug bust. Marcelino denied the drug charges and said he was at the scene for a covert surveillance operation. He also claimed he was there on orders from then Armed Forces Intelligence Head Eduardo Año. Año is now AFP chief. Labor groups urge President Rodrigo Duterte to junk the Labor Department order aiming to end contractualization and certify as urgent the Security of Tenure Act. The groups say Department Order 168, signed by Labor Secretary Silvestre Bello III, will only perpetuate contractualization because it orders the regularization of workers through their manpower agencies and not by the principal employers.
Nananawagan kami sa kanya, bigyan niya kami ng pagkakataon na makipag-dialogue sa kanya face-to-face. 3 namang beses nang nakipag-dialogue sa mga employers. Wala pa sa manggagawa.
Abolishing contractualization is one of Duterte's campaign promises. The labor groups also asked Duterte to appoint a labor secretary who will, quote, devote his full attention to the needs of workers. Bello serves as both DOLE chief and Philippine Peace Panel chairperson in the bilateral talks with the left. South Korea affirms its commitment to deploy an advanced United States missile defense system despite opposition from China. Seoul and Washington agreed to deploy the Terminal High Altitude Area Defense or THAAD system in South Korea after a string of North Korean nuclear and missile tests. But the opposition Democratic Party says they will review the deployment if they win the upcoming presidential elections. A group of lawmakers flew to Beijing to meet the Chinese foreign ministers and other top officials. Beijing argues THAAD will hurt its security interests and increase risk of military conflict in the region.